I think it's pretty much clear to everyone that Beast Boy is a phenomenon in Justice Mobile. And when you now combine Beast Boy with the amazing Raven, they are going to get an amazing Teen Titan combination that you probably never thought you would see in your wildest dreams. Yes, Beast Boy is amazing. I think there's no argument about that. So you would think, yeah, this guy is amazing. Him combining with Raven should be able to take P1 to P3. And yes, it's actually possible, but it's not something I would even advise you to always do because there's another combination that works here more often. Although, yeah, we know the issue with this P1 to P3 has always been phase two. Phase two, for most teams, is going to be log dependent. But with Raven, EPI, and Gale of Steel, you are more likely to clear P1 to P3 more often than with this combination. The reason for that, you're going to see how this P1, P2, P3 is going to work. Then I'm going to show you my attempt from a few weeks back. Yeah, I'm happy that the Kryptonian got to do this because what it shows is that, yes, of course, it's very much possible to do, and it's amazing. But when you look at my attempt, you will now see why you probably shouldn't always, this should not be your go-to team. It can work. It's amazing when it works. It's beautiful. It's something different. But if you are looking to one-shot more consistently, this will not be the setup. Now, you will notice that once he has the 5 stacks, the 5 darkness stacks, he is able to have his special 3 and spam the special 3 and get his damage in, and everything goes smooth sailing, everything goes amazingly well. That's beautiful. And this is what you would hope for. This is what we call best case scenario. Best case scenario is where you have all your stacks available, your darkness stack is available, your uh, your what's the name? Zatanna's puppet stack is available. Then, of course, very importantly, your special 3 is available. One thing that we usually forget, or you might tend to forget, is that maybe not forget, but phase 2 has a very annoying modifier where the boss gets to lock your specials. Yeah, I hate stats too. Yeah, it's in fact that is the most annoying thing about phase two. It's not even the fact that it's crit resistance, the fact that it locks. Look, if you were locking, if this boss locked just one of your specials, right? Maybe this boss locks just your special 1, or this boss locks just your special 2, then you will know exactly what you're taking in, you know exactly what's going to work, and this team would have been more routine. What makes phase 2 worse than any other random tagging boss you will face? Because the other random tagging boss is that also, yes, they're crit resistance, random tagging, but they don't randomly lock your specials. Even if there's going to be one that locks your special, at least you would think that it would lock one of your specials. But this motherfucker locks your other specials randomly. So yeah, that's the crazy thing. Now, off the boat, you will notice that my gameplay wasn't as efficient. This was like my very first attempt. I didn't record the others because I was just trying to see if it's even feasible. And I was always having the same issue of having my special 3 locked. But off the boat, yeah, I didn't start perfectly. You see that this guy was straight up annoying me. Like, guy, what's your problem? Stay in one place and die, I beg. Yeah, that guy was just annoying. He would just hit, he would jump, he would go back. Like, when AI does that thing, it can be really annoying. Of course, it's especially more annoying when you're having some tiny, tiny frame drops here and there. It makes it worse because it makes the AI just so much better than you. They can just move within the screen, like they're moving between universes. Anyways, yeah, you see that I wasn't as efficient on this match. You don't even need to do all 5 Raven Darkness as you saw from the first match. You can just do 2 or 3 and just spam your special 3 with Beast Boy and you are set. Yeah. So yeah, even though I wasn't efficient, but at the very least, you would think that I would still be able to do special 1, not special 1, phase 1 and phase 2. But I was in for a rude awakening. So let's see what happened to me. First off, you see that for my Beast Boy, yes, I have my special 3 activated. Yes, amazing. But the drawback to that is that I don't have any Raven Darkness at the moment. So I think that's another pointer that I took from that first match, that yes, maybe while the boss was dying in phase 1, I should have tagged in Raven so that the first character will be Raven. Raven can use any of her 3 specials to stack Darkness. So yeah, that's something I should have probably done, but that was not the reason why I failed to one-shot P1 to P3. Now you can argue that, yeah, at this point I have um, my Raven in. I got my Beast Boy the second time, and I actually had my special three, but I only had three darkness stacks. And at this point, the boss is crit immune basically. So you need the full five darkness stacks so that you'll be able to spam your special three. But you see, at this point, by the time I got the five darkness, unfortunately for me, I didn't get my special three anymore. Special three remained locked. So you would think that, okay, I still have 36 seconds. There's still hope to finish P2, right? There's still hope. Maybe once I tag in this boy again, I have my special three, I'll be able to. Unfortunately, he comes in. Nothing for you. You see it. So it could even be worse than this. You can even go the entire P2 and have only one time that your special three is unlocked. But what you want is the special three should be unlocked when you've had all your stacks. Meaning you have all your five darkness stacks from Raven, and you have those stacks that come from Zatanna's Puppet, the incoming damage stacks from Zatanna's Puppet. So once you have those stacks, you need, from what I've seen from that previous match, you need to have two occasions where you log in, or rather when you tag in and you do your special three with Beast Boy. So that's the most important thing here. If your special three weren't getting locked, this thing would have been a routine P1 to P3 regularly for you. The only issue is P2, you will now need some luck on P2 for your special three. And yeah, like I said, one of the mistakes I made that could have made this simpler. Number one, in phase one, you don't need all five darkness stack for Raven. You can just do three because the boss takes crit. So you can do three of them, and yeah, you are set. And make sure you finish phase one with under a minute. And for phase two, when you see that the boss is dying on phase one, you quickly tag in your Raven so that your Raven will be the first character on phase two. So when your Raven is the first character on phase two, you can get to do your darkness stack and hope that when your Beast Boy tags in, because you could do all your darkness stacks with Raven and you tag in Beast Boy, and guess what? Your special three is locked. But I think that will still be better for you because if you are able to maintain your darkness stacks right from the beginning with Raven, I think at some point you would have to be extremely unlucky not to even have a single time where your special three is unlocked. So yes, I think that gives you a better chance. So the way the Kryptonian played gives you a better chance if you start with Raven and get your darkness stacks in, maybe get up to 3 or 4 as fast as you can. It's better for you if you have your special one because that costs less power. But if you don't have your special one, that's another thing. Imagine you tag in and your Raven special one is locked. Well, you could use your special two, but ultimately you need some luck to get this to work. Just a little bit of luck, but I'm not going to discredit his efforts. His effort is very good, and like I said, if you follow those patterns of don't not using all your Ravens specials in phase one, and in phase two, make sure that you use Raven to enter phase two. So by the time you see you have a huge amount of dots, quickly tag in Raven, and you start phase two with Raven, I think you have a very, very good chance. I think that's where the genius of what the Kryptonian did here. That's what makes it better. And that will not just help you to do well on phase two, that will now give you enough time as well. Because if you can finish phase two in time, you can easily or more quickly move to phase three and do P1 to P3. So yeah, that's why that's very, very important. You saw what the Kryptonian did, you've seen the mistakes I made. The only other thing you'll be hoping for is that you don't get extremely unlucky because guys, I've played games. I remember when I was using Aquaman, King of Atlantis Aquaman, when I was reliant on him, I would play phase two throughout, and no single time will I have my special three unlocked. So it can happen that your special three can be locked throughout. Yeah, but yeah, if you follow this strategy and just with a little bit of luck on the specials lock, I think yeah, this is very much feasible. Anyways, this team is amazing. I still think that probably the Heartbreaker and the Queen team might be better, but I will try this approach on my next league rate and see if I'm able to replicate it. Anyways, if you enjoy my videos, smash the subscribe button, guys. I'll see you on the next one.